Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the regular monthly meeting of the Board of Commissioners held for the purpose of transacting general business of the township. Today's date is June 11th, 2025. The meeting is being held in the Springfield Township building. It is also being offered in a live streaming feature. The meeting will also be made available on the township's website beginning tomorrow morning. Comments will not be accepted remotely during the meeting, but instructions for submitting public comment in advance of tonight's meeting were provided as part of the posted agenda. Mr. Taylor, if you could summarize any public comment received.
Sure, Mr. President. We received one comment from an Orland resident who questioned the estimated cost for the and savings related to the solar project that's under consideration by the township for the municipal campus. The answer to that question is it's a 9.2-year payback and a $700,000 net savings over the expected 30-year life of the solar panels.
Okay, great, thank you. This time, please stand and join the Board of Commissioners in a moment of silent reflection. Honor the servicemen and women who place themselves in harm's way in order to help preserve our safety at home and overseas. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now I would entertain a motion dispensing with the reading of the minutes of the previous meeting as written and recorded in the official minute book of the township.
Make it.
We have a motion. There's a second. Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote. One quick announcement. Board of Commissioners conducted executive session as part of its June 9th, 2025 workshop meeting to discuss 2 real estate matters and to receive an update from the solicitor on 2 litigation matters. The board also met prior to this evening's business meeting to discuss settlement of a pending litigation matter. And now the fun stuff. The board is now open to comments or questions from the public. The board draws particular attention to those items listed on the agenda this evening. Please be advised that once the committee reports begin, the board can no longer accept questions from the floor. At the conclusion of the committee reports, public comments will once again be accepted. However, official action on those issues listed on the agenda will have already taken place. Therefore, if you wish to comment on an agenda item, now would be the appropriate time. Any public comment? Great. Okay. Hearing none, we will now go to our committee reports. I have one item this evening. I move that the Board of Commissioners adopt resolution number 1668, a resolution adopting an updated fee schedule for towing services pursuant to section 107-39B of the Code of the Township of Springfield. The fee schedule was last updated in December of 2021 and includes modest increases to towing, storage, and road service fees charged by the township's authorized towing providers. That is my motion. Is there a second? Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a 7-0 vote. And that concludes my report. So we'll go to the chairman of the Community Development Committee, Commissioner Wilson.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one motion regarding the Planning Commission. That's I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the bylaws of the Springfield Township Planning Commission as amended by the Planning Commission at its meeting on June 3rd, 2025. The amendments include minor corrections to grammar and clarification that the Secretary of the Planning Commission shall be elected by its members. In addition, nominations and elections of officers shall take place at the first meeting in January of each year. That is my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Okay.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a 7 or unanimous vote.
That concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Wilson. We will now go to the chairman of the Administrative Fiscal Affairs and Zoning Committee, Commissioner Cobb.
Thank you, Mr. President. First, regarding the bill listing, I move the Board of Commissioners approve the May check reconciliation in the amount of $1,236,690.36 and the June bill listing in the amount of $512,726.40. And that's my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second? Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
Next, regarding the Pennsylvania Fraternal Order of Police versus Springfield Township, I move that the Board of Commissioners approve the terms of a mediated settlement that requires the township to make a payment in the amount of $65,722.80 to resolve the disputed request for reimbursement of attorney's fees with attorneys retained by the Pennsylvania Fraternal Order of Police, Pennsylvania Lodge, et al. In the United States Court of Appeals for the Third Circuit and a subsequent request for a rehearing en banc. The mediated settlement payment represents a reduction of $32,074.50 or 33% from the original amount of attorney's fees requested for reimbursement by the plaintiffs. That's my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
Next, regarding the zoning hearing board agenda for the month of June. Again, for the second month, we will have 2 nights of applications spread out amongst Monday, June 23rd and Tuesday, June 24th to receive testimony on the following applications. For the June 23rd hearing to be held at 7 o'clock in this room, the application of Mr. Yogesh Patel, owner and applicant for the property located at 1339 Bruce Road in Orland. The applicant is seeking variances to amend the operation of amusement device machines ordinance. Variances are required to operate the gaming machines within the B1 district and the minimum 500-foot separation distance from a school, daycare, place of worship, playground, or public open space. And each machine have a minimum of 30 square feet of floor space. That property is zoned within the B1 Business District Ward 3. And the second application is from Yogesh Patel and Orland Market Incorporated, owners again of the property located at 1339 Bruce Road in Orland. The applicants have filed a zoning hearing board application that includes an appeal to the actions of the zoning officer challenging the validity of the ordinance. The applicant is alleging that the zoning officer issued a violation letter that is insufficient with the requirements of Pennsylvania Municipalities Planning Code. The applicants contend that skill games are a permitted accessory use within a convenience store and permitted within the B1 business district. In the alternative, the applicants challenge the validity of Chapter 4 of the Springfield Township Code, and that property again is still zoned within the B1 business district of Ward 3, Springfield Township. And both of those applications continue to be opposed by this board.
Right. They've actually filed.
Okay. And then the second night of applications will be heard on June 24th at 7 o'clock, again in this room. The first application is of Anthony DeMeo, owner of the property located at 209 Sunnybrook Road in Flowertown. The applicant is seeking a variance to construct in addition to the rear of the home that will not have the required aggregate side yard setbacks of 25 feet. The existing side yard setbacks are 9.11 feet and 10.94 feet for combined side yards of 20.05 feet. The proposed addition will not reduce the depth of the existing side yards. Variance is required from the Springfield Township zoning ordinance. That property is located within the B residential district of Ward 6. And the second application is the application of Amish LLC, owners of the property located at 500 Spring Lane in Winmore. The applicant is requesting a variance seeking approval to operate a bed and breakfast from the property instead of a single-family dwelling as permitted by the zoning ordinance. That property is zoned within the A residential district of Ward 2 of the township. Again, both of those nights of applications will be heard on the 23rd and 24th of June at 7 o'clock in this room. And all those applications are held within the Business Development Office in the Township Building. available upon request. That's my report.
Thank you, Commissioner Cobb. We'll now go to the chairwoman of the Parks and Recreational Resources Committee, Commissioner Ratzibach.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have one motion tonight. It's regarding Mermaid Park. I move that the Board of Commissioners authorize the execution of a right of access and license agreement with Five Star Venture One LP to facilitate the redevelopment of the property located at 1,000 Mermaid Lane, Winmore. The license area measures approximately 500 square feet and will allow for the connection of an existing commercial structure to the public sanitary sewer main located below Mermaid Park. That is my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
And that concludes my report, Mr. President.
Thank you, Commissioner Ratzibach. We'll now go to the chairman of the Environmental Resources Committee, Commissioner May.
Thank you, Mr. President. Begin with the recycling report. During the month of May 2025, Springfield Township residents recycled 173.9 tons of material with a householder participation rate of 60.8%. The net cost for the month was $17,720.50. And then next is a motion regarding the Environmental Advisory Commission. I move that the Board of Commissioners appoint Stephen Heverin and Patrick Hines to new 3-year terms of service as members of the Springfield Township Environmental Advisory Commission. The new terms of service for Mr. Heverin and Mr. Hines shall expire June 14th, 2028. That is my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
That concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner May. We'll now go to the chairwoman of the Public Works and Facilities Committee, Commissioner McNamara.
Thank you, Mr. President. One item tonight regarding Avondale Road Storm Sewer. On May 29th, 2025, a bid opening was conducted for the Avondale Road Storm Sewer Project. Bids were received from 3 contractors, Lymar Construction, Pact One LLC, and James R. Kenny Excavating and Paving Incorporated. The bids ranged in price from $109,855 to $182,412. The budget for this project is $125,000. Therefore, I move the Board of Commissioners award a contract to Lymar Construction Company, Plymouth Meeting, their low bid of $109,855. Following the installation of the new storm sewer facilities, Avondale Road will be resurfaced in its entirety as part of the Township's 2025 Highway Resurfacing Program. That's my motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I got lots of seconds.
You better give that a second.
Any questions or comments?
Just one comment. This work is being done to correct a long-standing problem with, stormwater, on both sides of the street. I assume that all the neighbors are getting letters.
It will now that you've approved it.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
okay. And the work is going to, commence fairly quickly, I understand?
Early July, right after the 4th of July holiday.
Okay, okay, great, okay. Yeah, it'll be I'm sure an improvement, and, the neighbors should be pleased.
Great. Any other questions or comments? All in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, nay. Please record a unanimous vote.
That concludes my report.
Thank you, Commissioner McNamara. We'll now go to the chairman of the Cultural Resources Committee, Commissioner Morris.
Thank you, Mr. President. I have no report this evening.
Thank you, Commissioner Morris. The board is, that concludes our committee reports, and the board is once again open to receiving public comment. Okay, hearing none, I will accept a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make that motion?
Is there a second? All in favor, please signify by saying aye, spelled A-Y-E.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say nay. Please record a unanimous vote, and we are adjourned. Thank you for being here.
Not bad. Not bad.
Go Birds.